aliens traveled far and fast. Just past the bend, a big planet swirling with dust loomed into view. Bork spotted a shiny space rover zipping around its mountains and plains.
Awesome,
She said,
I'm going to live in that. Mom said to stick together.
called Nikowitz. But Bork had already zipped too far away to hear. Nikowitz and Bork traveled on. Nikowitz didn't like the look of the next planet either.
No one to breathe.
He gasped.
Picky.
Bork said. Then just ahead, he spied a giant planet with huge golden rings around it. He jumped on a passing satellite and caught a ride on a ring.
Whee!
He squealed.
This is what I call home. We can't live on a ring that goes around in circles.
Yelled Nikowitz.
We'll get dizzy.
But Bork wasn't paying any attention. Now Nikowitz was all alone. He traveled deeper and deeper into space until he spotted a massive blue planet far out in the galaxy. It had 13 moons and refreshing breezes.
This faraway place is where I'll build my home.
He said.
It will be safe from the big bad robot.
Nikowitz found everything he needed to make sturdy walls. He gathered stardust to keep his home bright and found solar panels to keep it warm. Then he grabbed a tall, shiny telescope.
This'll do for a chimney,
He said, though no one heard him. Rock by rock and row by row, Nikowitz built the perfect house. When he was finished, he sat down and locked the door. His house was not very zippy or cool, but it was very safe, and there was room enough for all three little aliens.
I hope they come to visit soon.
Said Nikowitz. Then one galactic dawn, there was a rumbling in the universe.
Great point.
It was the big bad robot. Bork was so busy on her swirly red planet that she couldn't hear the robot's call. She didn't feel its giant footsteps as it leapt from star to star, and she didn't see the robot until it was right in front of her rover.
Little alien,
Bleeped the robot.
pull over. Not by the wheels of my trusty space rover.
Cried Bork bravely.
Then I'll crack and smack and whack your house down.
Meet the robot. And just like that, the robot cracked and smacked and whacked Bork's shiny rover into 100 pieces.
Great point.
As fast as the speed of sound, Bork jutted away and the robot closed behind her. Just as the robot was about to eat her up, she spotted Bork's satellite house.
Gork, help me.
She cried. But Bork was having so much fun surfing on the rings of his giant planet that he didn't hear Bork's cries. He didn't see the robot chomping on the comets and ripping open black holes until the big bad robot caught Bork's satellite in his huge metal claw.
Little alien.
It groined.
Come out of hiding. Not by the orbit of this ring I'm riding.
Cried Bork stoutly.
Then I will shatter and clutter and scatter your house down.
Broke the robot, and before Bork could fly beneath the radar, the robot clattered and scattered and shattered Bork's satellite into 1,000 pieces.
Great point. Borky.
Bork barely escaped.
Over here.
Called Bork.
Stick together.
At the speed of light, Bork and Bork blasted out into space, the big bad robot getting closer all the time.
Where can we hide?
Cried Bork.
Let's find Nikowitz.
Cried Bork.
He'll know what to do.
Nikowitz had heard the robot's roar. He had seen what was going on with his brother and sister through the telescope, and he was ready. He flashed his solar panels halfway across the universe.
There he is.
Cried Bork and Bork. And they zoomed to Nikowitz's house as fast as a hurtling asteroid.
Get inside.
Cried Nikowitz.
No time to waste.
No sooner had Bork and Bork slammed Nikowitz's solid space rock door than they heard the robot rumbling.
Little alien.
He squeaked.
Let me come in. Not by the sound of my chin.
Cried Nikowitz.
Then I will smack and crack and whack your house down.
Zeeked the robot. The big bad robot bashed and crashed Nikowitz's strong solid house. Nothing happened. Then it pounded and smashed really hard. Not a crack. Then it loaded up its triple blaster and zapped that house but good. That house would not fall down. So the robot forced its way into the little alien's house right down the chimney. The aliens covered their ears and waited for the robot to chomp them up. But halfway down the telescope, the robot got stuck tight. It strained and struggled. It moaned and it groaned. Nikowitz's house shook and shuddered, but did it fall down? It did not. The robot gave one more mighty cry and burst into 1,000,000 pieces.
Cool.
said Pork.
Awesome.
Said Gork.
Just as I planned.
Said Nickelwitz.
There's just one thing missing.
Said Pork.
No.
Said Gork. So Nickelwitz did.
Mom,
He said,
we have the coziest house in the galaxy. Won't you come over and tuck us in?
and she did. The end.
Yay!
Thank you to all the volunteers. It's just about, it is. It's time for you guys to head back to the King's Corner, out where you checked in.